Pop that on there, and that will be the code allocated to that item. Good morning everyone, welcome back. So we've only had one sale today, so we'll quickly pick that, and it is on G4 and it's a Cluedo. Is it this one? That's Monopoly. So it must be this one. Oh, say it must be. Put the codes on these ones. Need to get round to doing that. Yeah, Cluedo, and that sold for £11.15. So because I've had some money coming in, it means I've been able to go and buy some stuff. So we've been out shopping and Facebook Marketplace, pick up some stuff. So in here we've got a load of Costa cups. I don't know how much they're going to sell for, but this whole bag, everything in here was £7 off Marketplace. Someone just put the listing up straight away, and I was first to it. I don't know whether that toaster works, but that's the one bag. And then in here we have, let's see if we can get it out the bag with one hand. We've got a Super Cluedo Challenge, and that was £2.50. Zoom out a bit so we can have a look. We've got, not too sure how much this is going to be, but this is a rock and roll maze. It looked vintage from Tomy, and that cost me £3. Move that out. Got this Imaginext Megazord Mammoth, and that was £1. Oh god. Disney Animators little house thing. I haven't really checked, but I think there's figures in there. That cost me £1 as well. Then we've got Go for Broke Vintage. That cost me £2. I remember selling one of these a couple of years ago. It was brand new and sealed from 1985, and I think I sold it for like £100. Mad, it went to Germany. And then we've got one of these old vintage face cups where they used to have the egg cup, the teapot, and all that. But this is just a mug, and that cost me £2.50. Probably not much profit in that, but if it doesn't sell, I'm sure we'll keep it because it's quite cool. Picked up this Shark Hoover. That's all working. Tested that. Just needs a good clean. I could pick that up for £30. Got this Shark Hoover. Now this one needs a massive clean. It's I don't know whether it's supposed to be flimsy like that, but I'm sure I'll test that. I haven't tested that yet, but that cost me £10. Also bought a Breville hot water dispenser. That works. That cost me £8. And then got a iced coffee maker. I'm not sure what it is, but that cost me £8 as well. And obviously that's what we sold today. I do want to go through these little random stuff. So this is all stuff I took down and it weren't selling, and I took it off eBay to do something with it, and it literally has sat in this same position, I don't know, a month, 2 months, well before Christmas. But yeah, now I can start trying to fill these shelves back up because they are looking rather scarce. But one good thing is everything I've been buying recently has been selling, so that's a positive that I'm buying more of the correct stuff that's actually not sitting around on these shelves, because as I say, some of this stuff's been sat around for so long, it's ridiculous. But yeah, bit of a mess in here at the moment, but well, it's this corner that's the worst. It's just from pickups and stuff, and just boxes and rubbish everywhere. But yeah, I'll get around to doing that, and obviously I'll update you as we go. Alright, so another update. This is a new day. I didn't record any more yesterday, so this is going to be following on from yesterday. So we've cleared the big pile. So the Hoover's been listed, well, scheduled. I've gone through the board games, checked them. Go for Broke was incomplete. The Dyson, there was a ball bearing missing. But one thing I didn't realise the value of was that rock and roll Tommy game, about £40. So for £2.50, I think it was. I mean, if I quoted the price of it wrong, what I paid for it, there's video evidence previously. But £40, so could potentially get about £30 profit from that. Hoover doesn't fit on any of my shelves, so that's just kind of encroaching on the floor space, but it's not too bad. There's quite a bit there. Got this listed, the coffee ice thing listed, and obviously everything gets its own SKU number on from moving forward, so that if it does fall off eBay, I can find it easier. Mammoth up there listed from yesterday. So the Hoover, I'm hoping to get about 80. I put it on for 90, but I'm hoping to get about 80 for it. Paid 30, so not too bad profit there. But yeah, still haven't done anything with that stuff there, so that's probably going to be there for another 2 years. But just got to go through this shortly, check that toaster works. I might do a bundle listing of the Costa cups. Need to tidy up these bags and stuff. And then just need to get round to cleaning this Hoover out and testing it to see whether it actually works, because when I bought it, she said that the suction was a bit low, probably just because it hasn't properly been cleaned out from what she said, but we'll see. And then obviously if I have to part it out, we will. Also from that other shark Hoover, I parted out these couple of pieces, this one and this one. Just sold the Hoover with the carpet thing. I don't know what it's called, but the thing that goes across the carpet. Just sold it with that as is, the hose, the pipe and the main body. Selling that for like 70, and then hopefully I can get about another 12 pounds on this. Hopefully. And then obviously I only paid 30 for all of it, so hoping to push to about 100 for that. Again, still haven't done anything. Oh my god, it's really dark over here. Oh, that's why I haven't turned the light on. A few things I could go through and list off there, but a lot of it's just stuff I need to get rid of, to be fair. There's just absolute tat on there. But hopefully now getting some money in and can start pushing forward and actually getting some decent stuff, because I need to update the listing on the, just looking at that then as it's poking out, need to update the listing on the cleansing wipes, because it says I've got 0, but as you can clearly see, there are some in there. But yeah, no more sales today. It's been a slow morning, but hopefully putting these listings on revitalises the algorithm and we can get some views and get some sales. So yeah, I'll update you if there's anything more today. Alright, so I've just got everything out of that bag. The Costa cups I'm looking at, let me just read my notes. So 2 of the big ones for $11.99, and I'm going to sell the 3 as a set there for about £10-12 maybe. These Pepsi glasses, I've seen one listing where it's 2 of them for a tenner. So I'm either going to go 2 and then a 3. So then sell 2 for 10 and then 3 for 15, or I might just sell them for £6 each. Let me know what you do in the comments in terms of these. And then we've got the toaster, which is a Cookworks toaster. So I've plugged it in, it's all plugged in. Let's give that, and we have a blue light. Let's see whether the filaments light up. I know this is riveting content, watching a toaster, see whether it works. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. All of them orange, beautiful. Cancel that. Lovely. So that's that. And then my next task. Oh no, just opened up. Oh, actually, we can see whether it's got figures. Not too sure whether it's the right figures, but it's got figures in it. I need a few though. Put that on the table. And then I'm going to tackle cleaning that Hoover. Right, so I've just cleaned up this toaster. It's come up quite nice. There's obviously some bits I can't actually get to, but that's cleaned up quite nice. It works, so that's great. So just thought I'd show you this as how I skew things up and put things away in terms of locations. So I'll have a page on my Excel sheet called listing template. Then what I'll do is I'll put the title. Obviously I'll research this on eBay in a minute. I'll just put a general title, working, and then what I do is obviously the date will go in there. But I'm not even showing you the screen. The date will go in there when I list it, and then what I do is I go to my SKU codes screen, grab a random one, cut that from there, pop that in there, and that will be the SKU code allocated to that item. And then what I do is get one of my little sheets here. Now what was the code? 1542. Don't know whether I'm going to be able to write this with one hand. Oops. Oh, this is terrible. Let me quickly write this. 1542. Yeah, so I'll pop that on there, and then I'll peel that off. Pop that on there, and that will be the code allocated to that item. And then I can say pick a location. Let's say this toaster will go on to I don't know, E1. We'll put it on E1. That was harder than I thought to find a location there. And then what we'll do, so I'm throwing, so I'll put a location in here, E1. And then what I'll do is I'll take pictures. Once I've listed it and found it on eBay, then I'll cross transfer all these over onto my live sales sheet, where everything that I have listed in my eBay store is currently on this page with the SKU number allocated to it. So once it sells, I can find it, transfer it over, and then obviously I'll transfer it over into each month once it sells. And in these months as well, I also put what I've paid for anything, and then that goes onto my year-to-date profit screen, where it tells me what I've spent for that month, what fees I've paid, what shipping I've paid, expenses, what I've made in total revenue, and then profit, and how many items I've sold for that month. And so we're up to 586 so far in revenue, but the profit is currently only 129.64 because I've spent a lot of that on new stock. But yeah, I thought I'd quickly show you that. I know that was a bit long. It wasn't really quick me showing you that. That was a very long-winded way of me just showing you something quite simple. But yeah, put the code on, find a location for it. Normally I take the pictures before I find the location, but I thought because I'm showing you this, I'll just do it all in one. But yeah, that's how I skew and locate all my items. Alright, so the Hoover has been disassembled and I've cleaned it as best as I can. So the filters come up quite nice. A lot of it's still in there, but I mean it's a lot cleaner than what it was. This bit's come up quite good. Filters have been washed, so you can wash shark filters. Found that out. This was the other piece of the other shark Hoover that I had. I'm going to sell that separately. Then we've got like the main body. This bit, I tried to clean it as best I can, but you can't take this off unless you unscrew all the bottom bits, and obviously there's paint on it and everything. So I'm going to sell this shark Hoover as parts, just because this bit is like proper dirty and I can't get in there without taking it fully apart and cleaning it. I've cleaned like the front bit and the little spinny, whatever you call them. But the tube, so I've got a list of prices on here. So I've got it down to the corded section, which is that, with the filter is about 30 to 40, depending. The flexi wand again over there, flexi wand is about 30 to 40 as well. The power nozzle, which is that, now obviously mine, what I've got there is in very poor condition. It's fine, but it's dirty. So I'm probably going to enter it's about 20 to 30, but I'm going to probably aim to the lower end. I might even aim for 15 and just get it gone. And then this power brush is, so I've seen some for as high as 20 and some for as low as 15. So that's separately as well, and that is like immaculately clean, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue to get that gone. I haven't looked at that toaster yet. I haven't even researched what that toaster does. But yeah, I've got to let all this stuff dry now. So the filters have got to air dry and stuff. So I'm not going to be able to get this thing listed until probably tomorrow now. I might be able to get the hose and stuff listed. I'll probably get that listed as well. Get the hose listed and get this listed. But yeah, probably going to call that video there. So that Hoover is probably looking close to about, maybe, I'm hoping £100 parted out, and I paid £10 for it. It did need an absolute deep clean, but for £10 to potential 100, I'll take that any day. It all works. I've tested it, plugged it in. Suction on that part is fine. It was just, I think there was clogs and stuff in these, and the filters was pretty dirty. But yeah, so £100 off that. And then the other Hoover was clean and everything, so that's about another 70. So yeah, not bad at all. But that's it for now. No more sales are coming today, but I'll catch you next time.